CMC, for the people, by the people, and to the people. Citizens movement for change. Oh yes, a new day has come. Yes, a new day has come. Rise up, Liberia. CMC, for the people. CMC, by the people. Let us join our hands together to build a better life. CMC, CMC, for the people. CMC, by the people. Let us join our hands together to build a better life. Equity, national unity, transparency, accountability, social justice, integrity, CMC core values. CMC Global. It is a new day for Liberia. It is a new day for the people. Let's all together. Let's all together. It's a unity. Listen to him. CMC. The land of liberty, the land of freedom, the love of liberty brought us together. Let's hold together in peace and unity to build a better Liberia. CMC, CMC, for the people. CMC, yes, by the people. Let's hold together in peace and unity to build a better Liberia. CMC, CMC, yes, for the people. CMC, yes, by the people. Let's hold together in peace and unity to build a better Liberia. CMC, yes, 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 the time has come.
Bureau ASAP, yeah, on Truth FM 96.1. Uh, I'd like to say welcome. Today's Wednesday. Today's is 11th day, the month of March, in the year is 2026. This is Liberia ASAP. It comes on Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. Shortly, our team of panelists, the rest of the panelists will be joining me on the show here tonight, and we will uh, have a lot of discussion, especially major talking points, issues affecting our country. We'll highlight it right here on the program tonight. We want to talk about it, and we talk about the citizen movement for change. Agenda. We'll talk about some of the initiatives, activities, especially staying to the 1 year celebration for the citizen movement for change, the CMC. So I'd like to say welcome to the program. My name is Ansu. I'm always here every night, Monday, Wednesday, and Friday with one hearing. Jara, he's producing, making sure that the videos and photos of what you think about, we can have it live on your screen. So you also here with me here in studio. Uh, Mr. Nangwin, Mr. Smith, Tobit, the rest of the panelists we come on the show here as we talk some key issues here on this platform here tonight. So as a welcome, as you've been being informed, there are a lot of um, talking points we have here, especially with some of the training issues happening in our country for the past days. There have been major issues, especially surrounding the security aspect of this country here. So we want to highlight it on this platform. Then we talk about the citizen movement for change, some of the activities, and as you may be informed that some of the works indeed promised by the citizen movement for change in terms of some of the breaches roads connectivity that was promised by the CMC. Some of the works are already on, taking place already. Um, in Bum County, the Miami County. All right, so there are some counties already benefiting and feeding out the development work of CMC. So we'll talk about it too, yeah, on the show tonight. Today is a March 11th. It's not just an ordinary Wednesday though. It is a decoration day in Liberia. So Liberians today in their numbers went out to the very grave side to pay again respect to their loved ones, their friends, special person who left them years ago, a year ago, a week ago, a month ago, a day ago. They went there today again to pay that respect. And who paid some visit. We stopped around to some of the gravesite today to see how the day was going, how Liberians were observing the day. And as usual, when normally they have the fireworks and well decorated, decorations and other stuff, clean. They go there um, um, to share that memory with their logs. So as usual, as I said, and every grade sat in this country today. I had a very good numbers because people went out there to show that respect. So for those of you who monitoring us, I know some of you are maybe making your way home from Bannersville, Gunnersville, Kebai, other parts of Monserrato County, maybe outside Monserrato, your other parts of the other counties. You're monitoring us. You're on your way home, as I said, from the graveside. I want to wish you safe journey. Take time how you driving tonight, and as you keep listening and keep monitoring the program. So the team will come on, and as soon as the team come on, we give you full signal on the panelists coming on tonight. So, as I said, as part of Liberia's East Side talking points, major issues or training issues have been taking place for the past days. And we will not just allow us to sit on this platform here tonight without talking about it. So we have to throw light on it too, so Liberians can know. For the past days, our border have been into the news for the past days. And there have been some quick response from government too. We saw a statement, press release from the government of Liberia, informing Liberians that they have taken full control of everything. These things they were all, discussed and talked right here by, our 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 people. So security matter is very important, very very important, especially with our neighboring country, Guinea, getting information that Guineans soldier they crossed over the river there in Lufa County, the Makana River, where they crossed over, and first it all started with this mining issue, and there was accompanied, which with lender, they went there and they even stopped, the company for mining. And at the end of it, it brought serious argument because it was on the side of the Liberian border. And then the Liberian government, throughout the now local government, Ministry of Local Government, which is the former Ministry of Internal Affairs, is now Ministry of Local Government. So the Liberian government went there through the Ministry of Local Government. They went there and they talked to the Guineans. And then the company equipment and materials that were seized were then turned over to the company, and they went through a diplomatic discussion, sitting around table to talk about the incident, and it was how the both parties left. But to Liberian surprise, on Tuesday morning, the Guineans went back there and put up a flag, the country flag, which raised serious attention, very serious attention to our people. And then drew the attention of our people also. drew the attention of the government of Liberia. And because of the delay, because of the time, that side of the country, like what I was telling someone, I said, that side of the country, the rural area, is one of the things our people really lack of, or our people are faced with in terms of security. And the rural area is faced, they are challenging for security. In the rural area, big places like River 6, River G, Sando County, uh, if you count this indeed, our people facing serious problem. Kitmount County, the rural area, our people facing problem when it comes to security. And security in some of the counties, I don't know how they did it, but some of the counties are maybe we say maybe popular or in which maybe you hear much of activities from some of them, the Basa, Nima. You have securities there on a regular patrol. But the one in the river says all the way in the hole. You have in Sano County, the River G in the hole. This county is facing serious security matter. So and it is something I want to bring to our government attention. It is about this time we get our securities out, especially to the rural area. And I told the guys, I said, why should we just keep the the soya gas into the barrel there? Why? Why should we just keep the soya gas into the barrel? And just armed forces they come, we put it out. That's all we do. And we keep the soils here. We should be talking about building, constructing some major, homes in the rural area, so we can have the job securities there. Let's just think that sound of a loafer right to that river, the edge of that river. There, if we had to build, you get close to 10 to 15 houses. Just build two bedroom, just place it to that place there. Solar, the solar light system, use it. You can't give that entire area light. Put the immigration there, place the police there, place the airfare there. That is very simple. When people see or other countries see the way how, when they even pass around that border, they see the way how it being organized. They see the organization being placed there by the country. They will know that these people here, the country here, they offer business. See how the people build to the border end, just to protect the border. See it. That's how we start thinking. But we just these are places vulnerable and just put a single pool in the flare there. No security. No security. Allow the guys then the first time to walk into that place. Took the time, walk into the town. They how the old folks scared. Our old man and papa they ran into the bush, ran into the houses the very first time out of fear. It stayed there for more than 3 hours before the citizens self got together, because there were no quick reaction from the government in terms of they couldn't see security there around. They just have to put themselves together. And today, that place now, we are worried because despite we have state security there now, taking full control, but the result leading to the full to security taking control there were very ugly, very very ugly. The result before state security could come in and take full control was very ugly for our people. Our people have to challenge another foreign country security, well armed men with weapons. Our people have to challenge them, and they have to throw stones to that place there. Today would end up people also today. One person got wounded from that place. There was a border fire into that place today. So all these things ain't happen before state security coming in. Let us show a good signal to our people. Especially, it's not a good signal between the two countries. The Ministry of Defense Administrative information, we have to meet the Guinean authority on this. It's a very disrespect to this country. A country where you are not funded before you, how come you can't claim land? It's impossible. That's power we have one of the mistakes and error we made, because all mistakes there or error is that we shouldn't allow our borders to be vulnerable. We shouldn't do that. This should show as a signal, as a strong warning to this country. We shouldn't allow our borders. It's not good. Our borders are why we remain vulnerable to this country. It's bad. Where we have state security just walk in anytime. People just from different countries just walk in. Security just walk in. For how many hours is still a walk by out? That's very bad. It's very, very bad. It's very, very bad. So it's a warning and serious lesson to us. And I think for this, for what happened, our government needs to reorganize itself, especially when it comes to security in it. Someone said because of manpower. Well, yeah. They said because of manpower. Oh, we are less. Manpower is not. It's not sufficient. We don't have sufficient security in the men in the army. All these things is a wake up call. If we need to increase the budget of our security, the House of Legislature would now have to start thinking about it. The House have to start thinking about it now. If we need to increase the budget of our security, they need to start thinking about it right now. Start working on it now. If because you cannot get you cannot maybe say you're increasing the numbers of security and you have to let budget security men around making $150, $200. What's that? What's that? Is that what the men were going in the bush for? Is that what the men were going in the bush for? Is that what he's going to go into the bush for? For the 150 or the $200? We need to satisfy our securities. If the immigration need more manpower, we'll carry on the recruitment. Let's see the one time. If we just pull out recruitment, say recruitment for airfare, for immigration, for police, it start for this for next month, April. Can you see the numbers of people that can really show up, my people? Can you see the number of people that can turn up for the training? You put out a communication, and there you say you need 1,500 for immigration, or you need 500 for immigration, and you see 3,000 people show up. What comes to your mind? The message you want is people want to work for their country. People need job. They want to work for their country. Do you want to stop them? Do you want to deprive them from working, from serving their country? If the man is not letter to the pen and paper, what can you do? Is there no area in every department to serve? If there's no, let me be honest, guys. Is there no area in the department to serve? You put up a communication for 500. The recruitment is only this recruitment for only 500, and you have 3,000 plus people showing up. What next comes to you? These people want to work. People want to serve their country. Let's see how we can screen it. Let's see how we can get the best. The high school dropout, the high school graduate, the university winner. Let's see how we can get the best. Let's forget about too much of, I don't know, we put in the system, we're doing a way that able to say that how when the people get a job, that how you will pay them. You put up a communication for 3,000 people. You have 10,000 people show up. You put up a communication for 500 for police. You have 2,000 show up. I mean, these people want to wait for their country. If I have 2,000 people show up, I'm going to take 1,500 for that number. Just think if you take 1,500 from that number, you think wayward G, wayward sex, Babylon, you think the candidates will suffer for security? No. If the army, if you put up recruitment for 1,000 and you're having 6,000 people show up, for that 6,000, take 4,000 for that. Take 4,000 for that. Take 4,000 for that. Do you think we'll suffer for army to be to Lo-Fi, to be to Nimai, to be to Grand Gile? Do you think we'll suffer? We are live foreigners just entering the system of this country. We allow the broken bees again to sit down there in Grand Gile, and we keep on looking at it, and they are growing in numbers. Maybe we guys don't know. The same thing with Nima that we have avoided again, all in the bush. Today, we are complaining again with the Guineans crossing over to the Brent border. What are we doing? It shows that we don't have the numbers to occupy all the borders. Everyone just want to be to the city to get a gas lift, to get a stopping. Everybody to the city. This is why they brought in open cell in the second year. You see everyone running there because what? Everyone been to the city. We're getting the softening already. It's a very huge, big area there. We should still give us space again to this city. We should start about constructing some modern housing unit into the rural area. 15, 20 houses. Get it in real G. Get it in real cells. Get it in the edge. Just get it into the corridor where you know that it's necessary for security to be there. Since you know it's important for security, let's build it there. Let's get our immigration. Let's get our DEA. Let's get the police. Let's get the army, the joint security. Let's place them in the rural areas. Anything that happened, what happened there in Lo-Fi, it shows to us that if anything that we left out, any mistake, we're supposed to put it in place now. I tell us so. If there's anything we have to do, maybe we miss out and we did not put in order to make it happen, it's the time now for us to put in order. That was an example, is a clear example that came to us in Lo-Fi. It cannot be this administration. Oh, yeah. It cannot be and a working administration, but government is continuity. So we start for now. The next government comes to do the same thing. The next government comes to do the very same thing. Oh yeah, that is, this government can start the process. Let's get it built. Let's get the houses set up for joint security. Our people shouldn't be exposed to danger. Our people shouldn't be exposed to danger. So much important. Our people shouldn't be exposed to danger. You know what it means for foreign troops? So you just walk into your country, walk into a town of your country, stay for 2-3 hours, just walk back, come back the next day. This is why intruder. They are intruder. Walk into your country for 2-3 hours. Guys, we have to be frank. We have to be. What happened there in Lo-Fi should show to us, or to tell us that anything we miss our way, it's time for us to put it in place. That was just Lo-Fi County. We should start checking what's happening in Grand Gile. We should start checking what's happening in Nimba. We should start checking what's happening in Baburu, in Kidman. We should start checking it out. How well our borders are protected. There's so many injuries people in now in the in the butchers that people have the intent to another country. You'll be thinking that one way thing that is that, oh yeah, so you still have that one way thinking that this the same way you think they should enter from that brother Salon, maybe that what you're thinking of all true of for Neymar for Ivory Coast, is that Neymar, maybe that what you're thinking of Maryland, maybe that what you're thinking of for Ivory Coast, is that Maryland, maybe you think the one way, but not for now. At this time, there are a lot of interests that have to enter in the country. So we need to supervise it. We need to monitor. We need to boost our security. The people in the house there, they have to do something. The people in the house, they have to do something. The country in which they are making huge amount of money of benefiting and building Google houses and riding Google cars. Do you know the country need to be protected? The lawmakers don't know. The country that they are benefiting for, take the whole ability life and put on this country. Now, when we see somebody when they leave from power, they can walk on the street. You know whether our lawmaker or former lawmaker before you don't know. Because why they took the whole life, they put it into like Mempo hands. So that Mempo take the job from them, they become broke and walk into the street. So when they are in power, then they protect the country that paying them. Then they protect the country that paying them. This is a serious national issue. We have to engage with lawmakers to tell them. You can't security man making $150. You can't security man making $200. If you want to be encouraged to join the army or the police, and the money is not even coming on time, why should we play with security as such? No, you play with security. No, you temper with your driver. No, you play with your cooker. Person will cook for you. Your driver, your security, these people there. Don't play with them. Don't play. And I know a person knows where. Person knows that. Person knows that. Don't play with your driver, your cooker, security, all these people there. How you get security making $140 now, $45? What type of money is that? How we get security making how many people there making 250, 300? It's like coming that we want to join them. So we need to monitor the budget of our security now. We need to do that, folks. Our government, the house need to look at the budget for security. If we need more equipment, we need to do more equipment. We need to add that budget up. We need to add to put money up. Add to put money up, so we can have people set into the rural area. They build decent houses for them there. They will go there and they will stay there. They will live there. Everybody just stuck right in the city there. Everybody want gas station right here. Stopping that here. Everything right in Monserrato. Now everybody hope you want. Everybody want it from right here. It's not good though. Forgetting about the rural area though. Our lawmakers though. They should understand that they country money they're buying BB cars. BB cars, you get the cars in them, you get what you money they spend. That's from the country. So if the country is not protected, they'll not get money. You tell the boy, if it's not protected, they'll not get money. They will never get money. So we need to tell them that we need to protect this country. So we need to raise the budget of the security. Because we need to build some Google houses in the rural area for them. So they can go there. Why are we playing with some people? We just get this stuck right into Monrovia. We have everything right here. And just did the whole being very corrupt right into the city. How many people right here, people right here, DA, but right here, immigration just right into this tech city? Forgetting about the bush to allow. It was wrong. We will first condemn that out of Guinea. It's a very disrespect there to a nation. Well, yeah, we have to tell them disrespect to this country. She's not doing that. She's not doing that. So all rests on the government of Liberia. We know that some people works and other stuff will be done. They'll sit on the round table, well, yeah, and finalize it, but we'll come back from there. Let them protect this country, yeah, my people. Let put all the things will not put in order or in place. Let's do that, please. What will not put in place, let's do it. We'll allow foreigner security to intrude into our country and stay for hour plus. Today, they're causing serious tension to that border. You think they're going to see that place being well organized? They're going to try it. We're going to try it. We're not going to try it. People who want to be people into this country, who want to come in the country, yeah, the people who want to rule this country, I would have seen it. Because they wouldn't want to be president for Mosul, rather for Morovia. This is why the point let them for them to go in the county there and develop the county. You'll see them living in the city. You see them living right in the city. They love me calling. The point of going, let them for them to go home and fetch the home there, or they'll stay right in the city here. Because when you're in your home as a lawmaker, you spend the time there with your people. You will hear some of these things. You know what happened all the way there in Grand Crew. You know what people going through. But as soon as people vote you people there, you just disappear from the county. As soon as people vote people, you disappear. That the town chief then will start running, will start getting the county on their head. The poor people. You come by the city to make all the money. You don't want to go back home. The foreign time, y'all want again, y'all want to see in re-election again, y'all go back to the same people again. Why you put treating our people so? Why will people be treated like this? People that want power, they come, all they talking, they come with it. Come with all the talking, we're getting power. As soon as they get the power, the next thing they do, they forget about the home. Because if you're a lawmaker, you're in your home there, you know how the security building looking there, you know how the health matter looking, you know how the education matter looking. All the things that you know is step by step. Of course, a lawmaker and ask, do you know how big the county, in the district? Do you know what's going on with the opponent? Further speaking, they go there, the service won't offer a tip point and put the point after 2-3 months, they send small money there. How they working? As soon radio people, they know that journalists and whatsoever media people talk about them too much, they go there show face. But if they're based into the county, they'll know the rural condition, they'll know how the security business there, they'll know how the health matter business there, they'll know the education business there, the water business, all these things, they'll know what happening to their county. How it's supposed to be. They'll know all these things, they'll know what's going on in the county. But our people, everybody stay in Moserado. They tell you can't stay in Moserado. Everybody very based in the city. So they didn't know what happened in the rural area. They want to give the Guineans guys in that ability, that courage to cross over in Liberia. Because why? Our border is vulnerable, it's empty. The security right here in Moserado, in Moravia, the security, the army here, the ED here, the police here, everybody right here, the lawmaker right here, we abandon the rural area. Vulnerable. But waiting for 2028 or 2 months to election, we'll go by running. Let me welcome Mr. J. Victor Namwe. Chinamwe, you're welcome.
Ansu, thank you so much, and thank you very much for starting the show. Thank you so much for your intro. I really appreciate your monologue. You hit all the points. Thank you very much. How's your family?
Good. I think you know that back home today is Decoration Day.
That's right. Today is
Yeah, so
Decoration Day, and I hope you're able to, remember some of your, departed loved ones. I know a lot of people went to the grave sites today to decorate their departed loved ones' graves. I know my friends at the UPP.
Mm-hmm.
Uh, they went today to clean up the gravesite of our departed uh, founding father, Gabriel Bacchus Matthews.
Mm-hmm.
Um, I was trying to upload some of the photos, but I'm still getting used to it. So, and I make it there. But uh, let me thank my friends who were able to go to the gravesite today of Gabriel Bacchus Matthews and, clean up the place, sit around. That would be Edo T. Foley was there today. I saw Michael C.G. George, and I saw Roland Trobe, this licentiate. So watching, and another young brother, I will get his name later. But I want to thank them for doing that. I know there's a lot of coordination that happened in the background. So I also want to thank all those who made it possible. We had to lift a small little, rally to facilitate the process, help pay some of the guys who will cut the grass and all of that. But the bottom line is uh, a lot of people give a lot for us to be
Mm-hmm.
where we are today. And Gabriel Bacchus Matthews was one of those. Of course, we lost so many other, soldiers in the battle. You know, Wesley Momo Johnson, Fonso Kawa, Samuel David Sabwa, Marcus S.G. Dunn, DK Wanselie, all the brothers that have departed and the sisters as well. We just want to remember them in a special way. Matthews would have been 79 today. He was born 1947. Not today, but he would have been 79 this year. His birthday is, I believe, I think it's in September. I got to check that out. But I just wanted to say a special thank you and to also thank everyone who, in a special way today, remember their departed loved one. Now, you were talking about the incident at the border, so I wanted us to go to it quickly. Um, it is my understanding that the government has reported that they have taken seize of the situation. They have calmed things down. Is that correct? Okay. All right. I know you're muted. You're coming.
Please,
All right. But
and we're informed that there was an emergency meeting here yesterday.
okay.
Yeah.
Okay. That's good. That is good. But before all this, we heard that someone may have gotten injured. I think
Mm-hmm.
earlier on today or so.
Yes, today it was today. We'll definitely going to upload as we run the conversation. We'll upload the photo.
Okay.
Yeah, we're
All
gonna
right.
upload the photo. So
All right. Well, we're happy if the government has gotten a handle on this situation, because it was a situation that was really developing into uh,
mm-hmm.
yeah, a very concerning situation. A lot of angst. A lot of people were anxious. A lot of anxiety. My our understanding of what happened is that um, excuse me. We understand that the Guineans may have gotten upset because uh, some of our compatriots, Liberians,
Mm-hmm.
meaning, apparently uh, have set up shop in the Lofa area through some company, and this company we understand does a lot of business for a lot of people in and around the Monrovia area, in and outside of Liberia. And this company, one of the ventures that this company was undertaking was to mine sand in that, I believe it's the Makana River. I'm not sure if that's the name of the river.
That's the reward there.
Okay, so we understand that this is a border. I mean, this is a river that we understand is it marks the border between Liberia and Guinea. So we understand it is a shared property, right? That meaning it belongs to both Liberia and Guinea. I think the Guinean understanding is that anything that will be done along that riverbank that will have the propensity to affect both countries must be agreed upon by both countries. Again, we're still learning all of this in real time as we are going. But we understand that the Liberian companies started mining sand in this river without without due notice given to the Guinean or without consultation with the Guinean government. And we understand the Guinean government filed a complaint with the Liberian government. Again, like I said, we're learning about all of this in real time as we are going. And we understand the Guinean government filed a cease and desist order to the Liberian government to advise this company to cease and desist until such time when they all, would have come together and agree on the how to, what to do along the riverbank. This is our understanding. Apparently, that didn't happen. So we understand that few weeks or a few days or so ago, the Guinean authorities came in and seized the equipment belonging to this company. Again, this is how it has been told to us. This is all third-party information, so this could be all true or not true, but this is what we are understanding. This is what we're getting. And so we understand the Minister of Internal Affairs led a delegation also a few days ago to go and negotiate with the Guineans to return the equipment, and I think the Guinean government refused. I don't know. Apparently, with all this happening, operations still continue along the riverbank, and we understand this is what precipitated the Guinean army coming in and saying, "Look, we are not going to allow this to happen. This has to stop." So apparently, this was their way of gaining attention of the Liberian government. Now, all of this again, there are a lot of questions about it. For instance, if you're going to do that, then why do you come in and plant a flag? Because when you take a flag and plant it on another country's soil, you're marking that area as your property. So again, that's a question that I think needs to be answered. But I'm glad that you are reporting, and it's not just you. Several sources are reporting that this matter may have uh, been de-escalated, and I think they are now at the stage where they're talking. Hopefully, they can have it resolved. So we're very glad to hear that. So thank you for your reporting on that. What else do you have? And then we'll go to CMC News. Anything from the government side? It is my understanding, Ansu, that
Yeah. There's nothing in my possession yet. From so far back home,
okay,
that's the major news. Back home here, though, with the situation which occur
okay,
at the border. So if
okay,
there's anything from CMC and you can fill us in with it.
okay. We understand the
But back here
ombudsman.
so far, just like the incident at the border, that has been
Yeah.
a major issue so far for the past days.
Okay. Now, quickly, what have you heard about the ombudsman, Councillor Kanga Finlay? I think that's his name. We understand he quit yesterday. Did I come
Yeah,
across? Did I
person
come
accepted
across?
the resignation so far.
Yeah.
For what
Okay.
reason? Nothing yet has come, nothing yet has sparked up. Person
Okay.
just received his resignation.
Okay. All right. Yeah. I'm sure the information will emerge later, but I think the Front Page Africa is reporting that he may have engaged in. You remember now he was heading an integrity institution, right? An institution that was responsible for the enforcement of the code of conduct.
Mhm.
It has been reported by Front Page Africa and other, news outlets that he may have engaged in a conduct that was contrary to the code of conduct. It's been reported that he may have pressurized his deputy to waive some of his paycheck to him under the pressure of dismissal. And I found that pretty shocking because The Front Page Africa is reporting that uh, they have recordings and text messages. They level out footprint behind. And
Mm-hmm.
I was surprised, yeah, but that's what we're hearing. But again, this is the rescue team. So I understand when they confronted him with the evidence, it was so irrefutable. It was so overwhelming. He was left with no choice but to resign. And to think about it, and so I think the Daily Observer was calculating somewhere around $2,000 over the period. I don't know, but like you said, we'll see the real story will emerge, and you know, we'll see what happens. Okay, so on Monday when we came here, we briefly talked about the um, proposals that the political leader is advancing through the House of Legislature. I want to also talk about that. I was also trying to see if we could upload them, but I was trying to do that. I couldn't do that. But he's advancing 4 proposals, right? And I want to also talk about them. So give me a second. So the first proposal is what he calls the absentee ballot, absentee voting reform bill. Um, and he gives a lot of benefits why he's advancing this bill. And I want to congratulate, the CMC, the political leader. He certainly is a trailblazer. So the intention of this bill is there are a lot of people who are being disenfranchised by the way our elections are run in Liberia, and because of uh, all of the technicalities, legal technicalities. Um, if you're in a hospital and the elections are happening and you're not physically able to go to the polling center, apparently you will not vote. If you're traveling and on election day and you're out of Liberia, you cannot vote. If you have been assigned by your government to represent the government out of the country on an official assignment, you cannot vote. The bottom line is, if you are not physically within the proximity of a voting center, you will not be able to vote. And so, because of this, thousands and thousands of Liberians are being left out of the voting process. Then there is also those of us who are in the diaspora, by virtue of our distance from any polling center. A sizable number of us in the U.S. alone, it is estimated with between 250 to 500,000 Liberians in the U.S. But in spite of the fact that we are remitting, resources back home and contributing to the economy,
Mm-hmm.
uh, we're left out as bystanders to our own economy. So let me just see here. Ansel, give me a second. I can't post the whole thing, but let me post the title of the first bill, and
Okay.
then yes, I think I might be able to do it here. I'm still ha ha ha. I'm trying here. I'm trying to catch up with you and Henry. Yeah,
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
yeah. So this is going to be the first. This is the first bill. Uh, oh, nope, not that. So this is the title of the first bill. Just give me a second, and there we go, and and there we go. Okay, and there we go, and so let's see here. Let's find the ticker, and okay, Dana, and make it a ticker. So this is the title of the first bill. This is the absentee ballot. I think I made it too small, but This is the first bill. So this bill is, if it passes, if it is passed by the legislature, it will enable, like I was saying, people who may not have the who may not who are not physically anywhere within the proximity of a voting center to be able to vote. Absentee ballot. Basically, you can vote away from the ballot box, and there are a lot of Liberians who fall into this category. Like I was saying, people who may be sick on election day, people who may be traveling on business on election day, people who may be traveling by virtue of their being assigned on government business, who may not be in the country at the time of elections, or people who are resident outside of Liberia but are Liberians, like those of us in the diaspora. Like I said, there is a sizable number of us here in the diaspora. Last year, the Liberian budget was about $738 million. But here in the diaspora, we sent home over $800 million, way past the budget of the Republic of Liberia. So if we're making such a contribution to our
Yeah.
country, yeah, we feel we should have have a voice. And so I believe, and coincidentally, I don't work for ULA anymore, but my wife is the vice president of ULA, and I'm going to make sure that uh, we explain this to the Yola team so that they really understand what the honorable is proposing. This, I think, is going to really help the process, because I know the Yola team here, along with other Liberian organizations here, they're trying to pursue the out of country voting. So those are the two fronts that they are pursuing: the dual citizenship and the out of country voting. So I want to I
Those
want
are,
to
so
yeah,
those
yeah,
are other so those are out of the country can have the same mandate to in terms of the voting process during election.
right. So that's right. We should be able to vote. I think this is what the honorable is trying to champion. If you remember, I think back in January,
Yeah.
uh, when he came to the states here in Maryland, in Baltimore, he met with the governor of Maryland, Governor Westmore. He
Hmm.
indicated that he was going to do everything possible, for both Liberians who are outside of the country and even American Liberians, to reduce the technicalities that will help them do whatever they want to do. They wanted to do in Liberia, for using Liberians out of the country being able to vote, and then our American Liberian brothers and sisters being able to go to Liberia and reduce all of the red tape and be able to do business, do whatever they want to do, and hopefully maybe eventually give them citizenship. I mean, Mr. Shirley just kind of coincidentally spoke on that. I know there's a lot of debate about this going on right now. But that is the first bill that the Honorable has proposed to the Liberian Senate, the Honorable Musa Asambility. So let me see here quickly. He said here, um, the so this is what the bill proposes. Let me see here. Again, people bear with us here. We're trying to do the technical work as we go. So let me see here. I'm going to uh, do this. This is what the bill proposes. Oh, this is not what I wanted. Uh, okay, I think I got it. I think I got it. I think I got it. Okay, so we need to hide this and then add this. So this is what the bill proposes. This bill will proposes to establish a clear legal framework that allows qualified voters to request absentee ballots. It outlines verification procedures, protects the secrecy of ballots, and I think I left out some of it. So, haha. Again, bear with me here. We are, you know, um, so let me see if I can. I think I left out some of it. So Let me see here. Okay. Okay. So yeah, it framework that allows qualified voters to request absentee ballots. It outlines verification procedures, protects the secrecy of ballots, and introduces safeguards against fraud. So it is not just putting forth a proposal, without advancing guidelines or guardrails for the protection of the vote, and so it safeguards against fraud, protection of the secrecy of the ballot. So there's a lot of stuff that this bill is proposing, but bottom line is this bill is proposing that if for whatever reason you are not within the proximity of, you're not physically anywhere near a ballot booth or a ballot voting center, you should be given that opportunity to vote. You should be able to vote through the absentee ballot. This is what the honorable is arguing. So that's the first bill. The second is what he's calling the anti-defection bill. And so I don't know if you have anything to say on that. You are in country. We don't. I don't know if we have anyone who wants to call and make a contribution to this before we move on to the next bill. But this is what the honorable is proposing, and today we're going to be discussing these bills. There are four of them, so this is the first of the four. Do you know? Do you know anyone who may not have been able to vote because they were not present on election day?
Yes, what the honorable is pushing, we hope uh, his colleagues or he can get uh, some of his colleagues to support him,
Right.
because you have to get the numbers for such. So I hope some of his colleagues can support him. But it's very important, Mr. Nangwe. It's very important to have, because Liberians, too, like you said, in the diaspora, they play a major role in our economy. They spend a lot, and when it comes to Liberia back home here, and rest assured, their family abroad, they seek more attention, more advances for family abroad. During election time, you see families coming from abroad, coming back home, affiliating with political parties, associating with political parties, telling them the family who to support. So if they have that same privilege, if they have that same right, where they can be into the process, the one Mr. Breda is pushing, and for me, it's good, because I think it's the constitutional right, and let's see what change it will bring or it will come with.
Right. Thank you. So yeah, as we're talking, I just put a number up there. We're gonna take it down in a moment, but Ansu, are you able to pin it on the screen instead of putting it on the takeoff? Maybe
Mhm.
while we're talking, anyone wants to make a contribution, they can call. Let's see if you can. If you can do it, that's okay. Um, but I wanted to see if we can pin it up there, and then we have the takeoff here scrolling down. But while Ansu is working on that, this is going to be the bill number two. So this
Mm.
is this is what the bill number two. This is the number two. This is the
Yeah.
anti-defection bill. Anti-defection bill. You can already tell from the name. This is a bill that is supposed to streamline this whole crisscrossing by elected party officials. Quite too often we've seen a number of our elected officials You campaign on a party's platform. Let's say, the CMC or the CDC or the UP or the ANC. You campaign on a party platform. All these parties have their platforms, right? So you go to people like, for instance, the CMC. Now we are the Party of Development, right? And that's what we are known by. As soon as you say CMC, the people say, "Oh, that's a part of the development party." So people know us by that. That is our agenda. That is part of our pedigree. That's what people know us for. So based on that, you go out and you campaign, and people like what the party is doing. You might have one or two other little things you might want to add to what the party is doing, but generally, they gravitate towards you because of what your party represents, and so because of that, you get elected. But then, far too often, we see that when people get elected, um, they between the next election cycle to the time they get elected, they leave the party and join another party. Well, um, first of all, it is a breach of trust, you know, because when you were campaigning, you basically signed a contract with the people. You told them, you like me, and I come from the development party. I come from the CMC. CMC is all about development, and then you get up and you join, say, the UP, which is, chasing yellow machine, right? So people know the UP to be that party that is still trying to bring in the yellow machines and all of that. And now you've left the development party, you're going to join the UP. And then what becomes of the trust that the CMC people repose in you? And most often, I don't even know of any of the party elected officers who ever go back to consult with their constituents and say, look, even though you elected me here on this party's ticket, but I feel as I'm going to join this other party. I think we think it's a breach of trust. So that's what the honorable is and the CMC are talking about. So here is what the bill proposes, and this is pretty. First of all, he identifies the problem. So you said here the problem that this bill um, causes, and again, bear with me here, people. Bear with me. So let's remove that. So this is the problem uh, that this bill causes. What it does, because of uh, the voters' inability or inability to stop their elected officers, representatives from betraying the trust and going to join other parties. So this is what the bill does. The problem is, in many cases, candidates run for office under the banner of one political party, but then later they abandon that party after winning election. So that's one. When this happens, voter who supported the candidate, I think I cut some of this, I'll just read it. So voter who supported the candidate, the candidate based on that party's platform may feel that their mandate has been compromised. So again, like we were saying, this feels like a betrayal of trust. So you came to the people and represented to them that you belong to the CMC, and they know the CMC to be the party of development. So based on that, they elected you. But then once you get elected, while you're in office, in serving your term, you decide that, look, I don't want to be with the CMC anymore. I want to go and join I want to join I don't know, UP. So the question is, then what happens to the reason for which these people elected you? What happened to the trust that these people trusted you when they elected you? So those are some of the problems that we are identifying. And so this is what the bill proposes to do. This is what the bill proposes to do. Bear with me here. This is what the bill proposes to do. Um, Today is Working Wednesday. We're working as we are on air. Uh, nope, that's not it. Okay. Again, let me see here while we are doing this. Answer is in studios. You can call while we're doing this. While we're getting this ready, you can call if you want to contribute to our discussion. You can agree or disagree with what we're saying, but just make sure to state your position. Either you agree or don't agree. If you do, why? If you don't, why? So,
Yeah. So for those of you listening, you can still call us on 0776 927472, 0776 927472. You can say WhatsApp us on +231 776 927472. WhatsApp is +231 776 927472. Let's get to the phone line. Pick up this caller. Hello.
Hello, how are you?
Yes, sir. Go ahead, Chief.
Okay, my
Are you there? Caller, you on? Hello. Well, I hope you can call back, please. Yeah, I don't know.
let me put a number back on again.
Yeah, +231 0776 9274 72. The WhatsApp is +231 776 927472. The numbers for you to call on tonight. We're live on the program here. FM 96.1, Liberia's ISA, March 11 edition, with Mr. J. Victor Nangwe, and my name is Ansu. We're here on the show tonight, 0776 927472. What do you make of our discussion? You can participate and be live on the program. This evening, 0776 927472. Let's pick up this caller. Caller, are you there?
hello.
Yeah, go ahead. He just slipped off. I don't know why. Go ahead.
Probably it might be the network. Okay, so like I said, my name is Griffith Betting and I call from my Berkeley resident.
Hmm.
So let me say thank you to you guys in studio tonight. Let me say thank you for the discussion. But for me, I got a different view when it comes to what the people in the diaspora are pushing.
Okay.
Not everything is applicable to a particular or country.
Okay.
Yeah, so Liberia being a country where the unemployment rate is very high, poverty is on the increase, and when it comes to the requesting of absentee ballot boards for people or ballot paper for people outside of Liberia to vote, they know that it is something that is very cost intensive. Let's look at other previous elections that have passed in Liberia. The issue of ballot paper printing can be a serious problem, and at times it can even extend election period.
Mm.
So for NEC to even get the actual budget of election or printing of electoral material can be a difficult thing. So to add another burden to NEC about creating online voting process or requesting for absentee ballot paper online, I don't think the government will be in a position to sponsor that technical service because it's very cost intensive. And we also look at the internet connectivities in Liberia. How accurate and effective would that be? And besides that, it might give room for further tampering or other process of cheating. So those are things that when people say things, they need to look at because the issue of election is not just one day thing. Election is after 6 years. So this is where patriotism comes in. If you feel that you so much love Liberia, you want to come back from wherever you are to vote, start saving or down small until election time reach. When election time reaches, you come and do your registration, and when time for voting, you come by and vote. That's putting the public interest first. But to say
Wow, the network. Sorry though, you just went up. It just went off again. Sorry. But I hope you can call back for those 7 monitoring. Number is 0776 927472. Are the numbers for you to call on and participate tonight on 0776 927472. It's a bill being pushed by the political leader of the citizen movement for change, Honorable Musa Hassan Belete. What do you make of that bill? Want to hear from you. Looking at that bill and seeing the support, the contribution back home, to be part of our national process, especially when it comes to the voting process, decision making in our country. 0776 927472 plus 231 776 927472. The numbers for you to call live right here on this show tonight. 0776 9274 72. Call, let's hear you, participate. Oh, yeah, it's very important. You call on the show, so because your participation, your calls will make some very important points. Plus 231 776 927472 or 0776 927472. The numbers for you to call.
Okay, while we're waiting, let me thank that caller. I think he said Richie, I believe he said, I'm not sure, but the issue he raised, I think is a very legitimate concern.
Mm-hmm.
The issue of the cost, I think that's what he was concerned about. He talked about ballot paper, and printing out of that. I agree. That is an issue that I think is noteworthy. But I think he's looking at it in the lens of how it is being done today in Liberia. But I think there could be other avenues could be explored, more cost effective avenues.
Mm-hmm.
I can tell you this. Uh, I'm a member of the Cardinal Alumni Association here in the States. I think we've had two elections now where we were able to vote digitally. We were able to vote online. And I do understand in Liberia, not everyone has access to the internet or Wi-Fi. I understand that. But most of us here in the diaspora, I would say maybe 99.9% of us, again, we're talking about diaspora voting. The majority of us here, we have access to the internet. There are lots of software on the internet now that will allow you to vote. I tell you, in a cardinal experience, what the elections team was able to do was they generate a QR code. They generate a code that is specific, say to Ansu. That code can only be utilized once. They send it to you, Ansu. You open it. Once you open it, it expires. You open it, you cannot open it up again. But you open that one code, you type in your identification code, which were pre-given to you. You type it in, and the ballot box opens up, and you vote. I'm not sure if we subscribe to that software or whether it was free. Of course, talking about you know the voter, the protection of the process and all of that. So obviously, you may want to use something that you're paying for. That way, you'll guarantee security and all of that. But I think there are lots of other options available that could be explored that will make it very, very cost effective. It may not be the way we know voting, the way we see voting take place in Liberia, where we go to the polling booth, you enter the booth, and all of that, you put an ink on your hand, all of that. No, you could very well sit in your kitchen, on your kitchen dining table or whatever it is, you sip in your cup of hot tea or something, and you vote within 5 minutes. You just push buttons and you're done. So again, but that's a good point he raised. I don't think it's a point to be dismissed entirely, but I believe there are other options available to us that could be explored that will make it pretty safe and also very cheap to do. But again, thanks for the call. So we're talking about that very bill, and these are the things that the problems that the defection. We were talking about the second bill. These are the problems that are being identified by the CMC that this bill had. This whole crisscrossing of politicians from one party to the other. These are some of the problems that are being identified. So here, um, they say here, in many cases, candidates run for office under the banner of one political party, but later abandon that party after winning election. When this happens, voters who supported the candidate based on that party's platform may feel that their mandate has been compromised. So, what does this bill propose? The anti-defection bill proposes to establish rules governing political party switching by elected officials. It clarifies when defection occurs and outlines procedures for addressing such situations while protecting due process. So again, it is not necessarily shutting out elected officials entirely from switching, but it will outline a process that will be available to elected officials and also available to the electorate who elected these officials, so that a common understanding is established and there is a bond between the elected officer and his electorate, both during the campaign process, after the campaign process when they're in office, and they decide they want to switch parties. I think they have a responsibility to the people who elected them to go back to them, and make sure their trust that repose in them is taken into consideration. So I think these are some of the things that the bill proposes to do, and I hope that this bill goes through, and why it matters. These are the few things that the bill says why it matters. The bill helps preserve the integrity of elections. When citizens vote for the candidate under a party's platform, that political commitment should carry meaning beyond election day. So this is why it matters. Again, it matters that we don't take our people's trust for granted. When people elect you, they elect you because you made certain commitments to them and they trust you. And so you have to make sure that that trust, counts for something. It doesn't, the position is not your position. You were put in that place by people and you represent their hopes and aspirations. And so if you decide you're going to take the whole bag of their hopes and aspirations to another party, we think you have a responsibility to go back to those people and make sure to get their consent. They may very well say, okay, go ahead. Or they may say, no, we don't want you to do that. And if they say no and you push it, I think they should be remedy to them. They can take you to court. I think these are some of that's a due process I believe that the bill is talking about. So I think this is a very groundbreaking bill. I hope it goes through. So then there is the third bill, um, which is a very serious consequence. This bill is called the National Credit Bureau Bill. This is something that may not be too familiar to us in Liberia, but let me see here, and then we can talk about why it matters. The National Credit Bureau Bill. National Credit Bureau Bill. So this is bill number 3.
Mm-hmm.
This is the National Credit Bureau bill. So this is the third bill, the National Credit Bureau bill. Again, since we're struggling here, let me read what this bill proposes to do. First of all, this is the problem it identified. Um, in Liberia, banks sometimes hesitate to lend because they cannot easily verify a borrower's credit history. So that's one. Let's see here. Let's see here. I might be able to put this on the screen. Let's see. We can turn this off and we can edit this, and then we can uh, edit, edit, and add or not. So again, um, you can, while we're on it,
Yeah.
you can call us. The number is scrolling there. You can call us while we're
Yeah.
on
On
this.
0776 927472.
You can call us and make your contribution if you so desire. But so this is the third bill. This is the problem that this bill identifies. Um, so here is
So if you're monitoring, you can call us on 0776 while Mr. Number is going through the process. Uh, to have somebody seen that display on the screen for our followers on Facebook, especially viewers, you can see some of the things we're talking about. You can still call us if you're there in the radio land on 0776 927472 for your participation on 0776 927472.
so. Thank you very much. And so thank you.
Yeah, so let's get to the line and pick up this caller. Let's talk to the caller right here. Good evening. Good evening. Hello.
I am
Yeah,
Aton Tamam.
yeah. Go ahead. Go ahead.
Aton Tamam for Israel.
Go ahead, Chief. Go ahead.
Yeah. I don't care how Musa Belede to Kinky around. You know what I mean? Musa Belede, he spent $1 trillion. He ain't become president for the country. $1 trillion. He ain't become president for the country. Because we see now here, we see Manugo, they coming, they want to into our land.
Yeah, my everything we do. We be trouble in the east side again. You see, I was trying to put somebody guys in shoe. Everything we're doing, we had to be our, yeah. I mean, we're a little bit serious sometimes, man. I don't know how I get it through the line. Hello, hello, hello,
Yeah.
hello, hello.
Hello.
Yeah, go ahead, Chief.
Okay, this is Griffiths once more.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, I was talking and I was being called off. Okay, so let me just quickly respond to that caller before I can.
Everything we do travel board, trap business.
So the issue of Liberia is now owned by anybody. There are 16 ethnic groups in Liberia that have equal rights when it comes to competing for public offices. So Musa Belede has his right to vote for whatever position he wants to vote for. So we should not judge him based on trap. Let's judge him based on who he is, based on his character. So that statement the brother made, I don't think it's really right. That statement is not called for. I think we need to be preaching unity. Everyone has equal right when it comes to.
I don't know why you keep going off, and not me. Not me, oh, you keep going off. Hello, hello, hello. I don't know what you keep. Yeah, you keep. Not me. You keep going off. Well, you can call my place and making some good point. Yeah, like it's not owned by anybody. Not one person get this country. Musa Bede has his rights, his constitutional right, my brother. Musa Bede people want getting obedient to look for. We have to stop these things around here, man. We have to stop it.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. I mean,
Too
tribalism thing.
much, too much.
That is the part of the signal we got in Liberia. But
We,
if
we,
what that caller is trying to win, if they do reconnect, just let me know. But let me go ahead and talk about the problem
okay.
that is being identified. So the National Credit Bureau, the problem in Liberia, banks sometimes hesitate to lend because they cannot easily verify a borrower's credit. At the same time, some borrowers accumulate loans from multiple institutions without transparency. So, in this country, very very seldom do you walk in the store with 7, 8,000 Liberian for people at our level, poor people like us. Yeah, maybe the very rich people they can do that, but here, no. Sometimes you go here months without having a physical dollar in your pocket. Everything is based on credit cards. You go to the bank, you want to get an air conditioner, you can take it on credit. You want to get furniture, you can take it on credit. You want to buy a car, you can take it on credit. You want to go to school, you can get a loan. And all of that is credit. But what they do here is they have a credit bureau. It's like a clearing house. It's like how what would we equate that to in Liberia? Anyway, it's like a house where all of our credit records go, and they identify us by our various numbers. So if say Ansu has an idea of a business, and maybe he had an idea 15 years ago and he tried, maybe he got $5,000 from the loan from the bank, and he has set up that business and he was able to pay that loan off. Now, in the bank's eye, you are somebody who is worthy of credit. They can now
Can we,
credit you
can
because
we treat this column as a number if possible?
okay,
Can we treat the caller?
yeah, go ahead.
Go ahead, caller. Hello? 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 You go ahead. Why? Sorry. Yeah, you go ahead with the number.
Yeah, okay. When they come back, you let me know, no problem. So, but now because you went and took the first loan and you pay, maybe you took another loan and you pay. Now you have established what they call a credit history. And basically, the primary factors, there are a lot of factors that go into that, but the primary factor is your ability to pay. You know,
Can you walk away from your monitor? Thank you. Go ahead. Yeah, you're live. You're live on the radio.
Okay, well, I told everything thanks to you. It's been a long time, and I always follow the CMC Hour program on 2FM 96.1. It's a pleasure for me joining you on your holiday presentation, on the television holiday presentation.
Okay. Your name?
My name is Mohammed. I'm Mohammed Evan Khaled.
Oh, Mohammed Khan, no time.
Yeah, and I feel it for the project. I'm a future in airport, explaining to you, but also. Let me appreciate you guys on the platform. I think this country is owned by each and every one of us in this country. We don't have to keep one another low. I think when Honorable Musa Hassan Bilitis, who is the political leader for CNC, is even going in any part of the country or whatsoever, then people should come in to give me like credences to him to see that best because he ain't going to there to do what's so good. Okay? So for me, I one person that even support I was someone that was supporting this government. Okay? But the way in which some of us were being treated and we're being treated as a very bad person, and I don't think there should be no need for us to even stay with a government where indeed that it cannot be able to get what cares from our eyes. I mean, seriously, because also, to be very honest with you, okay, you have Mr. South Gibson, who who is a fishing person, who was is a deputy director for operation at the NTA. Okay, how many disabled or fishing person are is he helping over there? Not at all. Even sometimes we even take for even call that we going to you say, oh man, now we problem is oh man, little that. But the composition, it was not like that. In reaching us. So I don't think for now, I don't think some of us shouldn't be around a party where the party cannot be able to even tears for some of us. Yeah, because I think when the opposition party even work tears for some of us, I think it should be on the well. We should be able to even still with parties that will be able to even work tears for us. Can you imagine? Look. Let's see very quickly. But I'll put on the picture call and told my mother that I wanted to try it. You see, no. Can you imagine? Political parties, 10 for the 17, we government keep power now. Some of the full member of the party. Can you imagine? When the money was up with a force for us, 10, 20 senators on the list in the majority. Can you imagine? I've been making call crying on different platform on the platform. See, where I want to begin my help of a rescue person. See, I think it was one fellow for the diaspora angle. I think one Mr. Kiwi. Can you imagine? You know the party people then, they were sitting here, they said it's possible, they listen to the news. Did they kill my rescue? No. Did they work kill my no. So for me, let me just say thanks to you. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Kenneth. Thanks for making your contribution on the show. Yeah, tonight. The guys, you can keep your calls coming into 0776 927472. Liberia's Isan comes on Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. And Mr. Number, we did talk about the weekend too, and
Yes.
the weekend will be very special again for our
You know
listeners.
what? You just took it from my mouth, and so go ahead. I'm trying to send the flyer to you. So
Okay.
I will drop it in the chat room again. Thank you for I was trying to copy and paste it, but I'm struggling with it. But yes, over the weekend, again in celebration of our 1 year anniversary, we'll have cash prizes giveaway on Saturday.
Okay. On Saturday.
On Saturday, yes. So I will drop the flyer. I'll repost it in the chat room. I want you and Henry to do some work on it. You can edit whatever way you want to do it, but I want us to put it out. You know. So what we're trying to do is it's a 2-hour window. So we'll come on at 6 o'clock Liberian time, PM.
Yeah. 6 p.m.
6 to 8 p.m. Yes.
Okay.
So yeah, so we have $40 in prizes, $10 per prize. So
Okay.
what we intend to do is after every 15 minutes, the first caller after every 15 minutes will win a prize. You know, and we'll
Wow.
complete
On Saturday.
on Saturday, yes.
Yeah. Oh God.
So,
So, folks,
yes.
so those of you listening, Liberia's Eastside, it's a normal thing this platform always do. And I think for some of you been following this platform for a very long time. I would normally do that for weekend, but it was always on Friday. But this time now it will be on Saturday. This program come on Saturday too, from 6 to 8 o'clock every Saturday for the weekend. It's a special edition with Mr. Nangwe and then the rest of the team on Saturday. But Monday, Wednesday, and Friday we are here. 0776 9274 72. The numbers to call if you've been following our discussion, you want to participate. Let's hear you on 776 92 74 72. The numbers to call here and be live on Truth FM 96.1. All right, so we have a caller.
Okay.
Caller, are you there?
Yeah, hello.
Hello?
Yeah, I'm Bro Gio calling from Lieria.
Go ahead, let's hear you, brother.
Okay, I appreciate this show so much. You know, the other caller was discussing that honorable representative from District Number 7 Mosora, Nimba Kante, he is not qualified to become president in Liberia. He is wrong. and I want him to change that particular thinking. He wants to become the president of Liberia. So the only thing I would say, he added to what he has been doing a repetition. That's the one sort of be discussing. If he has done wrong thing in Liberia, will be discussing it. Then to be discussing or chatting, no. Let we all come together and become one. Because that's the same thing now happening to Ebola in Guinea. They chatting always bring problems to people. Let we all become one and become somebody good. This guy is working in Nimba. All this way in Nimba country that we are appreciating him. For me, I'm from Nimba country district 4.
Okay.
To be perceived for clan. So that is particular thing people take it for a man. We need development and we need love between each other. Like for me today, they discussing Unity Party. I struggle for Unity Party so much, and then at least struggling behind Unity Party, even some of my business breakdown. And you also support people, pay people away from your neighbor country to go home. And today I've been let down. I even applied FDA, I was not able to get it. Because there is nobody in a particular direction, place to work for me. I mean, to play, to try their best, at least so I can get a job, and I was not able to get a job. So, Unity Party, from being now, in me, I see any party I can go behind a party and sacrifice for that party when God may ought to remove Unity Party, will remove it. I can do. All we know, we need development in Liberia, we need love and unity.
Thank you. Thank you so much, caller. Thank you. 0776927472. Good, a good point there. Makes a good point. Let's pick the next caller. Caller, go ahead. Yes, sir.
Yeah, I'm Jenna Smith from Omega.
Jenna, you live. Liberia speaks. Mr. J. Victor Nangwe Ansu. Go ahead.
Yeah, I want to see what you caller saying. You are in terms of what you try to do one and the man will keep on the flag when you put your arm together, be giving away more. So trying to be one, I think it's going to stop on that fight.
So everybody work together now. We can't keep here.
If you show the love, then we all show each other the love. But any time they put all the things I did, they never have moved it like that.
Thank you.
Yeah, thank you.
All right. 0776927472. The numbers for you to call on 0776927472. That's it on the screen for those of you finding us on Facebook. The flyer is out. I'm seeing $40 cash giveaway this coming Saturday, rather, on Saturday, 6 p.m. to 8 o'clock. This platform on the weekend will do giveaway. So our callers, those are normally called, they know how we do that. Go ahead. Good, Chief. Go ahead. Let's hear you. Yeah. What's your? Go ahead. Were you fighting the discussion? Were you fighting the discussion, or you listen to the discussion well? No, you're not listening to the discussion well. Because you if you say you listen to it well, you won't say the caller that said, "But I want to do anything you want to do." No. Then I mean, not listen to the discussion well. There was something that was said before that caller came in. To make a statement. So keep listening to the program. Then you get what we're saying. Yeah, go ahead. Hello. All right. So the talking point here tonight. The talking point here tonight, guys. Maybe I understand. Maybe we guys are very funny the discussion, or maybe somebody just joining us. The talking point here, we say there's a bill being pushed in the House of Representatives by Honorable Musa Hassan Belete, and that bill pushed yet acting the House indeed. So those are in the diaspora. Those are abroad, those are outside, Liberians that are outside, who are making huge contribution back home here. Liberians are making huge contribution back home here. You know, say huge contribution, they are supposed to live on the same wave. That's supposed to depend on the people strictly from America, apart from America and Europe, Liberia, the rest on the depend on the people whole lot. So he asking whether the people be given the same right to vote when there's an election in this country, whether they can come down or whether you can do it online or what process or what you think about. But at least to give them that same right to be part of the voting process. That's the bill. That's one of the bill he put in the house. So Liberians are abroad. So if you think he's making some good point, so another caller that came and say Musa has something that they can push any bill, he can do anything. There's that we can make my president of the country. It was very wrong. So he jumped from the whole discussion, and he came with his trap business, which is very, very wrong. And I want to cancel. So the talking point, we want to stick to that point. As part of the bill, he said, can Liberians who making contribution support the everyone same way in this country? Well, yeah, maybe don't know. Can they be part of the process? Can they vote when election time come? Whether they can happy so that bill he pushing in the house. Please, guys, let's see to the talking point, please, to the topic. Go ahead.
Hello.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, thank you very much for the program. If you stability passing a bill,
Not passing though.
yeah, you push a bill in, right?
The bill, yeah.
Yes, if you welcome that bill, I want to believe that it's in place because Liberian diaspora have right to vote in this country.
Mm.
Yes, because there's no place like home. You can even go and live. That was when people have a song and say, home be home. You can go and spend 10,000 years hours instead of coming, you can come here. But my question is, will they come home to vote or be to where they are in the diaspora or in America or other country to vote? How will the process be like? I want to know really.
That's a very fine question. Keep listening. That's a very good question. I don't know. That's what I want to hear. That's a very good question. There 0776 927472. Let's think of everything that is not necessary. And then what a guy said, he said, other corner said that also maybe our internet system, maybe not online, they will not do that. Our internet system, maybe it will not wake up. It will cost too much. Other corner said it will cost too much expensive on NEC, National Election Commission. It will not cost too much expensive on them. You can have your say too. So, let's hear you. Go ahead. Call out your live. Go ahead. Yeah, go ahead.
Okay, my name is Sebu Kamara for Kama.
Seku, your live, man. Let's hear you.
Okay. The bill
Namio. Are you there, Seku? Seku, you there? Seku, are you there? Wow, we lost him. I hope you can call back. I hope you can call back. 0776 927472. I hope Seku you call back. Sorry. Go ahead.
trying to push in the horse here. For me, I appreciate it because most people in the Republic of Nigeria, most politicians, they always rely on party sentiment because if people believe in them to vote, as long as they get the power, they will leave the party. So whenever you are elected on a specific party, before you can leave that party, the party should recommend it first. Or else if the party not agree, then you can leave the party. Number two, the second bill I appreciate it because Liberian in the diaspora and Liberian in Liberia here, we are the same. Because the people in the diaspora supposed to be a lot.
Oh yeah, sorry though. Thank you to us. Sorry. You're making some good point. You are very funny discussion. That was one of the bill too. Which lawmakers support get round a ticket. They're supposed to round some tickets around. We know them. They're supposed to round on CDC ticket. The end of the house start to remove philanthropic profile. They cross over. So you see somebody again. So that's what I think he pushing. This is not because he said it's wrong. You round political party ticket. You go in your house there. You go there. As soon as you join, you join the government, maybe the ruling party, you cross over because why? You want to corrupt the system. There are many lawmakers now. From some of them when they are independent, some of them doing a political party. But today, we see in the Phoenix crossing where my people, they're part of the ruling establishment now, they're part of the ruling party because they want to be into even where the money is, to just go there and get money. Thank you, my brother, who you can call by. You really find the discussion. It was when they built to him pushing. We should stop this thing then. Go ahead. Let's hear you. Thank you. Say you about you have to. Yeah, we're not going to keep you guys on. We're not going to keep you on. We're not going to keep you on. I'm not cutting you off because of Musa, but I'm cutting you off because of the message you want to push. That message you want to push is don't think you're pushing that message, you want to send a message that will trickle down to the low man from another side too. So you want to spark up the problem. You want to cause the problem. Maybe you think that Musa Bene Todo, Musa Bene is a city lawmaker in his district. I don't know how you guys can talk something. I don't know. Are you guys real? You think what you're saying that Musa Bene is the local man down there? Yeah, it too. Then he will put himself. So do you think that what we push it for this country, you think we'll reach it? So you know, you guys who call now with such, I'll cut it off. That's what I'll do because the message that you want to push is not going to. It's not going to Musa Bay. That message will go down to the layman down there. He never going to think a different way and think the way how you thinking. How you guys can cause chaos in our country. I'm not going to keep you on. End of you call. End of you. So if you know you want to call to say, do not bother calling. I'm going to be straight the call now. Thank you. So long I know that you want to call, that's what you want to talk about. Don't bother yourself again. Just hold on. It means you off the whole discussion. I don't know. You off the whole point. Everything we talk here, you guys are 5 on 8. We're talking about somebody pushing building, putting into my somebody being. I can't understand. Yeah, Mr. Number.
Like Robo and Tribe at 6 and 7, you know.
Yeah, we just did a trap in there. And we just put it to ourselves. We off the whole discussion. Somebody will say somebody is putting bill for this. This guy say you did that. Whatever they say, oh, can that person be a good person? Can what bill? What's that? But we don't ask that question. We can't say this is the bill the young man pushing. This lawmaker is pushing this bill. Fine, if you think that makes good sense for you, that well, Liberians and abroad should be part of your electoral process in this country is good. If you think it's not good, he says it's not good, give reason. And Colors gave him reason. Colors said it will cost too much expensive on NEC. Say our internet system, whether online, it will be good. That makes some good points on the radio, man. It will start causing serious problem. I want people call here and be too. You won't be too personal in case people on the platform. I will cut you off. 0776-9274-72. The numbers to call on 776-9274-72. Call. Let's hear you, Mr. Nabu. Anything? I think we're wrapping up. We have 5 minutes.
Yeah, let's wrap up. We didn't have a chance to talk about all the bills, but I think we covered 2.5. We talked about the first 2. We're talking about the third one, but we can continue.
You want to just run through where the you said our 4, right?
Yeah, the third one was the credit bureau, and basically we were saying those are what banks use to decide whether to give you a loan or not. We don't have to, like we're doing like, bro, you gotta go for one big man to go and recommend you and all of that. And then no, there's a credit bureau that does all of that. They have ANSU's credit file. So when you apply, they look at your credit file and say, "Oh, this man can pay," and you're able to pay this money, they give it to you. Or sometimes they will say, "You want $10,000, but we can only give you $7,500 because
so of your." For them to establish a credit bill,
a credit bureau, yes,
a credit bureau. Where
yes, and that's the third one. And then the fourth one, let's see here. The fourth one that he talked about was he called it the deposit and loan ratio reform bill. This is basically where almost everybody in Liberia who has a savings account, you just put the money in the bank. But actually, the bank are supposed to loan. They're supposed to make loans to you. That's part of their responsibility. They're not just going to take your money, because when you put your money in the bank, they take it and invest it in other things. They're making money out of it. So they're supposed to also provide loan opportunities for depositors. But most of our banks in Liberia don't do that. And you got your money sitting in the bank, but you need little 2,500 here to do something. You can't get loan. So he's saying the loan to deposit ratio there is very, very is small. They should be able to give out more loan. Again, we'll talk about this again on Friday. We'll expand on it again. But I wanted to bring this back because I want you to help me if you guys can get it on the site. Also, what I wanted to tell you and Henry, you'll try to put a link up early.
Okay.
Yeah, you see the way I struggle here. If the link had come out early, some of these things, I've been trying, YouTube and all of that. I'm trying how to upload things on the platform and all of that. But I need a little bit of practice with it. So y'all put a link out early. If you can put it out like 12 o'clock Liberian time, or 5 o'clock Liberian time, but put it out a little early so that we can come into the studio and upload some of the stuff that we want to talk about, and then we get ourselves ready. Then when we come on, we can just go to the document and share some of these things. But so this is what we intend to do on Saturday. I know the PL. I got the global chair had told me that the PL didn't really want us to start, something like this, and then he didn't know how it would be interpreted, and then also we start something we can't continue it. So we don't know. My son actually is the one who's been pushing for this. He believes that people who sacrifice and come to listen to us, and sometimes call in and make their suggestion, offer, and all of that, we should show them a little bit of appreciation. So he's been pushing me for this, and I agree with him. So we'll start it on this Saturday, and this Saturday we'll announce whether we'll do it again and what time we'll do it again. But he wants us to do it maybe like every other Saturday or so. We come on as we are discussing. We give people the opportunity to win something. I think right now, I don't know what the rate is. What is it, 180 or 200?
Is it one? I think one. Yeah, it's around 180, 82, 83, 40.
Okay. So if we took it at 180, that's $1,800 somebody can walk away with on Saturday. So we'll come in, come prepared to call, invite your friends. Every 15 minutes, one lucky person is going to win $10. So we'll do that for 4 lucky persons every 15 minutes. So we'll talk about it again on Friday, but that's what we intend to do on Saturday. So make it a date to join us Saturday, 6 o'clock Liberian time, and which is going to be about 2 o'clock here on the East Coast. So until then, Ansu, thank you ever so much. Let's do it again, hopefully on Saturday. I'm sorry, on Friday, same time like you came on today. Thank you very much. Don't forget to put up the link early on Friday.
Thank you, Mr. Nangwe. Thanks, so folks. So join us on Friday at 9 o'clock. The team will be back at 9 p.m. for 9 to 11 o'clock. This program come on Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. Special edition is every Saturday with Mr. Nangwe and the rest of the panelists. My name is Ansu. So have yourself a wonderful
CMC for the people, by the people, and to the people. Citizens movement for change. Oh yes, a new day has come. Yes, a new day has come. Rise up, Liberia. CMC for the people. CMC by the people. Let us join our hands together to build a better life. CMC, CMC for the people. CMC by the people. Let us join our hands together to build a better life. Equity, national unity, transparency, accountability, social justice, integrity. CMC core values. CMC Global. It is a new day for Liberia. It is a new day liberty brought us together. Let's hold together in peace and unity to build a better Liberia. CMC, CMC for the people. CMC, yes, by the people. Let's hold together in peace and unity to build a better Liberia. CMC, CMC, yes, for the people. CMC, yes, by the people. Let's hold together in peace and unity to build a better Liberia. CMC, yes, 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 the time has come. CMC for the people, by the people, and to the people. Citizens movement for change. Oh yes, a new day has come. Yes, a new day has come. Rise up, Liberia. CMC for the people. CMC by the people. Let us join our hands together to build a better Liberia. CMC, CMC for the people. CMC by the people. Let us join our hands together to build a better Liberia. Equity, national unity, transparency, accountability, social justice, integrity. CMC core values. CMC Global. It is a new day for Liberia. It is a new day for the people. Let's hold together. Let's hold together. Peace and unity. Raise up your hands. CMC. The land of liberty, the land of freedom, the love of liberty brought us together. Let's hold together in peace and unity to build a better Liberia. CMC, CMC for the people. CMC, yes, by the people. Let's hold together in peace and unity to build a better Liberia. CMC, CMC, yes, for the people. CMC, yes, by the people. Let's hold together in peace and unity to build a better Liberia. CMC, yes, 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 the time has come.